Okay, guys, let's get started. So let's discuss about Microsoft Intune. Okay, but before we do that, okay, I'm gonna introduce myself first. So my name is Kashif. I am from Mumbai, India. I am having more than 14 years of practical IT experience. Okay, I have expertise on various technologies, especially on SCCM, Intune, Azure, Active Directory, Windows Server, PowerShell, etc. Now, I started my career after completing my graduation from Mumbai University as a IT administrator. I worked in SCCM level 1, level 2, level 3 team, and now I am working as architect. So my primary roles and responsibility is to design and implement technologies for organizations. Side by side, what I do training and support. So I do implementation plus training plus support. So I take classroom training, offline training, corporate training, online training, plus I do job support. Uh, those who are facing challenges in order to complete their day-to-day activities in their job profile. So I am supporting as well. So that's about me, guys. Now let's discuss about the duration of this training. Okay. Now the duration of this training is gonna be 6 weekends. So total 12 days, right? 12 Saturday and Sunday. So 6 weekends, Saturday and Sundays. Total 12 days. So on Saturday we will do 2.5 hour session, 2 hour, 30 minutes session, right? 2 hours, 30-minute session. Similarly, on Sunday, we will do 2 hour, 30-minute session. Okay. So 5 hour session per weekend we will do. And the time, what time we will start? We will start at 10:30 a.m. IST, India time, 10:30 a.m., which is which will go up to 1 p.m. 1 p.m. IST. Okay, 10:30 to 1 p.m. So you have to calculate in your local time, Saudi and Melbourne time. Okay, so that's the duration of this training, guys. 6 weekends, Saturday, Sunday, 2.5 hour session. 10:30 we will start India time, and we will finish before 1 p.m. Okay, that's the duration. Now let's discuss about the the lab environment. So we will do practical lab. Okay, so we will do theory plus practical. Theory plus practical. So in order to complete the practical task, what we have to do, you need to have, in order to do the practical, you need to have a computer Okay, each one of you need to have Windows 10 or Windows 11. Okay, laptop or a desktop. You need to have Windows 10 or Windows 11. Either you have to have a laptop or a desktop. Okay, and on that computer, minimum 6 GB RAM, 4-core processor. This is the minimum requirement. You need to have 6 GB RAM, 4-core processor, and 100 GB 100 GB hard disk space, free hard disk space. So on that computer, you need to have Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system, 6 GB RAM, 4-core processor, and 100 GB hard disk space. That is required to set up our Intune practical lab. So what we will do, we will create a virtual machine here, VM. Okay, and that VM we will be using for our Intune lab. So this is first requirement. You need to have a computer with this configuration. Second requirement, you need to have a mobile phone. Okay, you need to have a mobile phone. I hope everyone will have it, mobile phone. And that should be either Android or iOS device. Okay, either Android or iOS device. Third, you need to have credit card. You need to have a valid credit card as well to create Intune subscription. Okay, these things are required. And the computer what you will have, the Windows computer, that should be personal computer, not office computer. If you have office computer, then it, the security policies might be there. It will block you to create virtual machines and all. So you need to have a personal computer, personal mobile phone, and credit card. Okay, these things are required for your lab setup. I hope you guys are following this one, right? A computer, a mobile phone, and a credit card. Now, let's talk about Microsoft Intune. Now, Microsoft Intune is what? It's a Microsoft product. It is developed by Microsoft and released in the market when? In 2010. This product came into the market in the year 2010. So it's been 14 years since this product is there in the market. So it's a matured product. Okay, it's not a new product, it's a matured product. Now, what is the main functionality of this product? Why do we need to use this product? So basically, this is being used for MDM and MAM, mobile application management and mobile device management. We need to manage mobile application and mobile device management, mobile device and mobile applications. So what all devices you can manage from Intune? So in production environment, you will have Windows devices, right? Like Windows 10 or Windows 11. So you can manage them, right? You can manage Android devices like Android mobile phones, Android TV, the devices which have Android operating system. You can manage those devices as well. You can manage iOS devices, right? iPad. Then you can manage MacBooks, Mac operating system. And the last one is the Linux. You can manage these operating systems, Windows 10, Windows 11, Android, iOS, iPad, Mac, Linux. You can manage mobile applications here. Mobile applications. You can protect the application data. You can decide the application behavior, right? How application will be accessed by user. All those policies you can set around the application. So the most common application which we manage through Intune is Office 365 application. Okay, it's just an example, guys. Okay, so these are the devices which will be managed by Intune. So in your production environment, for example, you have like 10,000 Windows devices, 5,000 Android devices, 3,000 iOS devices, right? 2,000 iPad devices, 1,000 MacBooks, and 500 Linux boxes, right? In total, you see, if you calculate somewhere around 21,000. So total, let's say there are 21,000 devices. Now, all these 21,000 devices we will be managing from Intune. So we will enroll these devices into Intune, right? And Intune will be sending policies. Intune will be sending applications, configuration profiles, yeah, security policies. So everything will come from Intune. So you will have complete control of these 21,000 devices. Okay. And you can restart those devices, reset password, send application, send security policies, send update policies, right? Send compliance policies. All those things you can do through Intune. Now, what will happen to the servers? You see, we have not discussed about the servers. Who will manage Windows servers? In production environment, you will have Windows servers as well. For example, Windows Server 2016, right? 2019, 2022. So who will be managing these servers? Also, you will have some Linux servers. Okay. So who will be managed? How we will be managing these boxes? So the servers will be managed by SCCM. SCCM will be managing servers. So SCCM is not going anywhere. SCCM will remain as it is, but Microsoft wants you to use SCCM only for server, and for client machines, they want you to use Intune. Okay, so Intune will be for client and SCCM will be for server. Okay. Now, why do we need to manage devices? For example, this user, the name of this user is James. Now, this user has joined an organization called ABC Private Limited. ABC Private Limited. Now, he joined this organization. Now, this organization has given him a laptop. So, he got a laptop plus a mobile phone. So, he got a laptop and mobile phone. 1 minute, guys. So this guy, James, has joined this organization called ABC Private Limited, and this organization has given him a laptop and mobile phone. Why? To access company resources, the company data. So on the laptop, he will be able to access company data, and on the mobile as well. He can access emails, he can access other applications, he can access websites, the internal websites on the laptop and the mobile phone. So these are company resources, right? Company data, right? But these devices will be enrolled into Intune. Okay, this device plus this device, both of them will be enrolled into Intune, so that we from Intune we can see the location of these devices. Where are these devices right now? We can see location of these devices, right? We can check whether the device is compliant or non-compliant. So we can see the status of the device, the compliance status. Compliance status. Okay. We can send applications to these devices. Suppose user needs some application, user will call help desk, and the help desk guy will assign the ticket to the Intune administrator. Intune administrator will push the application to these devices over the internet. We don't need any LAN connection here. Unlike SCCM, in SCCM we need to have, the on-prem connection, local LAN connection generally. We can deploy application. We can deploy configuration. We can deploy policies, right? We can secure device. Secure device. We can secure application. Okay. We can secure data. Now, in case if this device is lost, let's say he lost his mobile phone or his laptop, then we can wipe the device, factory reset the device. The Intune administrator will initiate the resetting of the device or wiping the device. This will delete everything. The data will get wiped off. It will erase the data. So company data will go away. Okay. So we need to manage devices um, because user, otherwise what will happen? The data might get compromised. Data might go to the wrong hands. Okay. Similarly, we can manage applications as well. Now, why Intune? Why you should learn Intune? Why not any other product? Because in market we have other competitors of Intune. So I'll show you what all competitors of Intune. So the Intune competitors are Workspace ONE. Okay, Workspace ONE, BlackBerry. Then we have Zen Mobile. Then we have Tanium. Then you have Goods, Mobile Iron, right? So these are uh, some of the competitors of Intune. But Intune is like giant in front of these tiny competitors. Intune is very big. After COVID-19, this started moving like a monster now. Most of the organizations have already implemented Intune in their organization, and remaining organizations, they are now moving towards Intune. So that's the reason you have, good number of vacancies, good salary. Previously, Workspace ONE, this was VMware product. We used to call it the old name of this was AirWatch. The new name is Workspace ONE. So previously, Workspace ONE was leading in the market. Before that, BlackBerry was leading the market. But these are now, little down. BlackBerry is almost on ventilator now. Okay. Workspace ONE, Zen Mobile, Tanium, Goods, Mobile Iron. These are competitors of Intune, but very tiny in front of Intune. People have already migrated from SCCM to Intune or from these third party uh, MDM, mobile device management solution, to Intune. Okay. We used to have IBM Big Fix, which is HCL Big Fix now. So HCL has purchased that product. It is HCL Big Fix. So people have migrated from IBM Big Fix to Intune. Now, point number one, why you should learn Intune. Okay. It's a
I
matured product.
sorry, Kashif, just one question. Sorry to disturb your flow. So the classes for the Intune trainings they start from today.
Today is the demo session wherein
Okay,
I'm just discussing about the overview of Intune, right?
okay,
Yeah. So I think you joined late. We did.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
No, this is Iqbal. I joined at the beginning. So
okay.
today is the demo, and when do the
Mm,
classes starts from?
tomorrow.
From tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. And uh, and what will be the fee structure?
That you message me on WhatsApp, I'll send you the details.
Okay. Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, guys. So why you should learn Intune? Point number one, it's a matured product. It's not a new product. It's a matured product. It's there in the market for the past 14 years. Point number two is it is present in almost all big size and medium size organization. Wherever you go, you will find Intune. Whether you are in US, Canada, Australia, or in European countries, or Gulf countries, or Asia, Australia, you will find Intune. So that's the reason you have good number of vacancies and good salary. So good vacancies, good salary. People who are working as Intune administrator, they are earning somewhere around 50 US dollar per hour, 50 USD per hour. Okay. And those who are in India, they can expect a salary of, these are average salary, guys. You can expect a salary of 800,000 rupees, Indian rupees per year. Okay, average salary. Intune administrator. Point number five is easy to learn. Unlike SCCM, guys, or other product, it's pretty easy. You don't have to have any prior knowledge in order to learn Intune. You just need basic computer and mobile phone knowledge, which everybody by default has. So basic computer knowledge and basic mobile phone knowledge is sufficient to learn this technology. Okay. You don't have to design any architecture here. You don't have to um, you don't have to learn any coding languages, no programming languages. So you don't need to learn any programming languages here. So no programming languages. Okay. So easy to learn, no programming languages. Point number seven, good future. Why good future? Because the way Microsoft is adding features in SEC, in Intune, every month they are adding more and more features in Intune. Okay. And it's growing like a monster now. So that's the reason you can make your career in Intune as Intune administrator. Okay. And the organizations are already migrated to Intune. Some of them are still migrating. That's the reason you have good salary and good vacancy. Point number 8 is resource availability. Now resources are available. You, since it's a matured product, so if you are stuck somewhere, you just Google it out, you will get n number of websites that will give you some guidance. You don't have to hit your head into the wall what to do now if you are stuck in any issues. So there are various websites including Microsoft which will give you the guidance and the documentation in case if you are stuck somewhere. Okay, so it's a matured product, and because of that resources are available online. Okay. So these are the features, these are the factors why you should learn Intune, not SCCM now. SCCM is already down, less number of vacancies, less number of, people are earning less than Intune administrator. And Intune is a little difficult to learn. I mean, SCCM is little difficult to learn, right? You need to have some prior knowledge to learn SCCM than Intune. Okay. Yeah. Now we'll talk about the exam. After this training, if you would like to take exam, then you can take this exam MD 102. MD 102 is the exam you need to score at least 700 out of 1000. Minimum 700 out of 1000 to pass the exam. Okay, that's your minimum requirement. Now, what is the fees of this exam? It's around 5,000 Indian rupees, INR, 5,000 rupees in India. Those who are in outside, not in India, you will have to spend somewhere around USD 165 US dollar, 165. Okay, those who are in different countries, not in India. Okay, MD 102. Sorry, MD 102 exam. So this is gonna be Microsoft 365 Certified Endpoint Administrator Associate. Okay, level intermediate, role administrator, right? Now, when you come down here, you have practice for the exam. You can also take the practice assessment. You can click on that. Now here you have questions, 50 questions. Okay, this is the kind of question which you will get in your exam. So practice assessment, you have a Microsoft 365 E5 subscription. You purchase the following devices: Windows 11, Windows 10, Android, iOS. You plan to manage all devices by using Microsoft Intune. Which devices can be Microsoft intra-joined and they and then automatically enrolled in Intune? Which devices can be Microsoft Entra joined? So only Windows devices can be Microsoft Entra joined. Other devices will be Microsoft Entra register, which we will learn in the training later on. So for example, so device 1 and 2 will be Microsoft Entra joined. So device 1 and 2, that will be our, yes, that is gonna be the correct answer. Check your answer. Is, you see, this is the correct answer. If you make any mistake, then you can it is gonna give you the correct information that you have made the mistake and what is the correct information. Okay, so you can go next after this. Okay, so there are 50 questions in total. which you can take as a practice test and get more confident. Okay, so that's the exam, guys. So now let's discuss about Intune. Let's discuss about Intune architecture. Now, Intune architecture is designed by Microsoft. You don't have to do anything here. So Intune architecture, the high level architecture. Intune does not give, Microsoft does not give granular data, granular information. Rather, it gives you a high level architecture diagram like this. So this is the architecture which is designed by Microsoft, and you don't have to do anything. It's all done by Microsoft, and they are updating it, adding more and more features every month. It's a SaaS kind of product. SaaS means software as a service. Okay, software as a service, like Gmail. Gmail is what? Software as a service. You just take the subscription and you start getting, start sending and receiving emails. So you take subscription and you are good to go. Similarly, you take subscription of Intune and you are good to go. So web console you will get when you create your Intune subscription, you will get web console. On that web console you will be making the changes and configuration, whatever the configuration and changes you will do. Your changes will get recorded in and will be passed on to Graph API. Graph API is the connector between you, which acts like a communication bridge between you and Intune services in the backend. So your configuration will be captured and recorded in the Graph API. Graph API will take the information and pass it on to Intune services in the backend. Suppose if you have to make some changes in the configure devices section, it is going to make the changes here. If you have to protect data, it is going to come here. If you have to manage application, then it's going to come here. Now, Intune also has integration with various objects like Microsoft Entra ID, right? Intune has integration plus SCCM, Microsoft SCCM using co-management. Okay, plus Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Microsoft Store, Microsoft Defender, managed Google Play Store, right? These are some of the integration which is there in Intune. Mobile device management, you can manage Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, iPad, Linux. Okay, mobile application management, you can manage iOS, iPad OS, Android, right? So we'll discuss about these things later on. So just to understand, this is high level diagram which is created by Microsoft. That's the architecture. Now, how this architecture is designed? No, where are these architectures are located? So they are located in Azure Cloud Data Center. Data center. What do you mean by data center? So data center outside view. So data center outside view. It will be like a big building, for example, like this. It will always be in a remote location, not in the city because of the costing. So it will always be in a remote location, remote area, outskirt, not in the main city, to save some costing. So it will be there like a big building. Inside that building, you will have multiple floors. In multiple floors, you will have multiple rooms. Okay, there is the outside view of the data center. Now inside view of the data center, inside view data center. Inside view will be like this. You see, these are called racks. These are the racks inside the data center. On multiple floors, you will have multiple rooms, and in multiple rooms, you will have multiple racks. These are called what? Racks. So combination of multiple racks are called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. If you have more than 100 racks, they are called Service Fabric Cluster. Okay, So the architecture is designed by Microsoft in Azure Cloud Data Center in more than 60 countries now. Okay, 60 countries. So it is the, suppose this is US data center, US data center. In US data center, you will have multiple floors. Okay, how many floors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, for example. In multiple floors, you will have multiple rooms like this. Now, for example, in multiple rooms, you will have multiple racks. Okay, multiple racks. So these are called racks. So combination of multiple racks. These are called what? Racks. Now combination of multiple racks is called what? Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Service Fabric Cluster. And Intune services are running on Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Okay. So for example, this Service Fabric Cluster is purely for Intune. Okay. So in this one, you will have like thousands and thousands of servers. Inside that, you will have Intune services running, right? So when you create your account, for example, this is you. Let's say James create his account. James is in US. So when he creates his account as Intune, when he takes Intune subscription, so his account will get created in any one of the rack. For example, this rack. Okay. So this space will be given to James. For example, Kashif creates his account. So my account will get created here. Okay. Either in the same rack or a different rack. But the space will be different. I cannot access James' space. James cannot access my space. We both will have separate space given by Microsoft. Okay. So this is how the um, Intune architecture is designed and configured in Azure Cloud Data Center. And it is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Okay. That's the architecture designed by Microsoft. Now I'll talk about license. Intune is not free product. Intune is not free. You have to pay to Microsoft. For our training, we will go with 30 days trial, but in production, you will have to pay $8 USD. Okay, USD, $8 per user per month. Monthly basis, you will have to pay $8 per user per month. If you have 1,000 users, so how many license you will have to take? 1,000 license, right? And you will have to pay somewhere around 8,000 USD monthly to Microsoft. That's the license cost you will have to bear um, to manage your devices. Now, for our training, in our training, we will go with free trial. Free trial, 30 days free trial. After 30 days is over, then we will take another, we will extend that one to another 30 days. So total we get 60 days free trial. Total we get 60 days free trial. Okay. Now let's discuss about the course content. The course content of this training is going to be from scratch, wherein we will be discussing about the MDM, Intune versus SCCM, Intune Lab, introduction to Azure, Azure Console, all these things we will be covering in our training session. So let me go to the next page. So this course content is aligned with the regular day-to-day activities in the production environment plus the exam, the MD102 exam. Okay. So after this training, you can apply for Intune administrator jobs, plus you can also take exam, MD102 exam. I will give you what all things I'm gonna give you after the training. You will get first, you will get um, exam dumps. You will get recording every day after the session. I will send you the recording, the session recording. You will get after each session. Then you will get study materials. Study materials. Then sample resume. Sample resume. Okay. Point number 5 is question and answer. Interview question and answer basically. So I'm gonna give you all these um, materials so that you can prepare yourself for exam. Also, I'll help you with the exam as well in case if you are exam assistants. If you are planning to take exam, I'll assist you with that one as well. So these are the things which you will get after, during the training and after the training. Okay. Okay, guys.
Do we have co-managed session?
Okay, guys. Now you guys can ask question. Yes. What was your question?
Do we have any co-managed session? I mean, how to missions migrate to SCCM to Intune, CMG?
We will do co-management. We will do. Okay.
Okay.
CMG is cloud management. We are not doing cloud management gateway here. We are doing co-management.
Oh,
We will do that. Okay.
How about the image? Do we need to customize image or how it going to work?
In Intune, we don't do imaging. Intune does not support imaging. Intune supports Windows Autopilot configuration.
but we are working on FIS build in our organization for Intune missions.
Mm-hmm. Using SCCM.
No, from Intune, Intune. Yes, from
Mm.
SCCM, we are using FSI builds.
Mm-hmm. So
For
yes, we will.
SCCM, we are using LTSC.
Uh-huh.
For Intune, we are using FSI.
Right. So we will be doing Windows Autopilot configuration wherein we will be resetting the devices back to its factory build, and then we will upload the image, the application configuration profile, policies, and compliance setting on that particular device. That is what we will do. Got it?
Okay.
Through Windows Autopilot. Any other question?
Okay, actually, we are going for lab setup for VirtualBox, right? Not for the Hyper-V, right?
You can go
Actually,
with
I
Hyper-V.
mean,
You can.
actually I'm using Bootcamp in macOS only for this training.
Mm. You can
So
go with
Hyper-V is
Hyper-V, you can go with Oracle
no,
VirtualBox or
on
VMware.
this training session I'm talking because I'm using, Windows on the Mac.
Hmm.
So there is no Hyper-V.
You can go with Oracle VirtualBox, not a problem. Okay.
Yep.
Any other question from anyone?
One more question. So, this can be applicable only for the standard machines. How about the non-standard? Like, it can be works only Dell, HP, or it can be use customized machine.
Which, sorry, what is your question again? It can be on a standard. Which can be on a standard? Intune enrollment.
Yeah, the enrollment, Intune enrollment.
We can enroll any Windows 10 or Windows 11 devices, irrespective of the manufacturer. Either it's Dell or HP or Lenovo or virtual machine or VDI. We can do that. Okay. Any other question from anyone? Hmm?
Kashif, I think this someone might have already asked this question, but we have a SCCM at the moment. So from SCCM, we are going to move it to Intune. So I saw somewhere where they still use the SCCM for doing like imaging, like from PXE boot. But after that, what they do is they for the registration, they run a workflow which goes and registers the device on the Intune side. So are we going to see those things, or just purely it will be Intune?
No, we will not see that one, but we will see the co-management. Co-management is basically to manage devices from SCCM and Intune together. Okay. The one which you are saying that is like, building a machine from scratch, like bare metal machine from scratch. And then after the machine is, um, built, we have to enroll those devices into Intune. So that's going to be a lengthy topic altogether, and we need at least 3 days to complete that one. So that is not the part of course content. But the machine which is already there being managed by SCCM, we can migrate those machines from SCCM to Intune. Okay.
So are we going to see that?
We will see that.
Okay. Sorry, one more question. Actually, I came to this course through, I was following you on Udemy for
Mhm.
MECM course. Um, and I saw there was yesterday, last night, there was SCCM as well. So, which course you think I should follow if it's on Udemy?
One is SCCM, second one is MECM. So it's one and the same thing. The only thing is Microsoft changed the name from SCCM to MECM recently. Okay.
Yeah.
Previously we used to call it as SCCM. Before that we used to call it as SMS, System Management Server. Okay. So either you call it as
So
SCCM
to be
or
frank, I'm very new
MECM.
to SCCM.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah. To
there
be
are two
frank, I'm very,
courses.
yeah.
There are
Yeah.
two courses, SCCM and MECM on Udemy. So SCCM is the one which is configured everything on the cloud in Azure Cloud Data Center. MECM is the local configuration. So depends on you whether you would like to take the cloud one or local one, anything of your choice.
Yeah, I want local one. So MECM will be the best
Yeah,
one for me.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
no worries. Guys, those who join late, the training duration is going to be 2.5 hour session Saturday and 2.5 hour session on Sunday for 6 weekends, 6 Saturday and 6 Sundays. Basically, it is going to be 12 days in total. Okay. And the time 10:30 a.m. IST to 1 p.m. IST. 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We will do the session, guys. Okay. Any question from anyone? This is my WhatsApp and mobile number. Those who are interested to continue from tomorrow, you need to send me a message on this number or call. You can call me that you are interested to continue from tomorrow. I'll let you know about the fees details and the enrollment details so that you can enroll to this course and start the training from tomorrow onwards. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. India time. Those who are interested to continue, message me or send me a WhatsApp message, or you can call me on this number.
Hey, Kashif, I think I've already paid the fee. Is there any material you are going to send me?
I'll create a WhatsApp group, okay,
Yeah,
and then add you in, okay, and
yeah,
then I'll send you the
yeah.
materials in
I
that,
might.
okay.
Okay, I'll text you my here's number, the Melbourne's number rather than the Indian. So I have
Yeah,
both.
okay.
I just came on the project here. Okay, yeah.
Okay, guys. So we will do the session tomorrow at 10:30 India time, 10:30 a.m. But tomorrow is going to be our first session. So those who are interested, you can send me a message on this number or call me. Okay. I hope the session was informative. We'll meet tomorrow, guys. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Cash.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
Bye
you.
now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.